Welcome to Holistic Human Performance Podcast. My name is Gena Bradshaw, where we talk all things holistic health, wellness, spirituality, fitness, meditation, energetics, and so much more to help you become the healthiest version of yourself. Let's dive in. This is not medical advice. This is simply to help you on your journey through health, fitness, and wellness. I hope this helps. You can complement this with anything that you are doing currently in your life. Enjoy. It's here. Reclaim Your Health Academy is officially open and launched. If you are sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, if you are scared because you're genetically predisposed to disease, if you want to make lifestyle change and you have no clue where to start, especially wanting to make a holistic swap in your life, look no further. Welcome to Reclaim Your Health Academy. I am teaching you all of the things that I learned while I was going through my cancer journey and after in survivorship that truly helped heal my body. We are going to transform your health, your energy, and your life on a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and energetic level. We start January 8th for our live coaching program, where you will be with like-minded individuals who want to truly make change in their life because they know that they are worthy of it, and so are you. I hope to see you there. You can head on over to www.holistichumanperformance.co/academy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Holistic Human Performance Podcast. I'm your host, Gena Bradshaw. Today is a solo episode. It's been a while, guys. I'm really excited to do a solo episode today. Life has been crazy. I can't even begin. Crazy in the best way, though. All good things. Got engaged and planning a wedding. Business is doing amazing. So like writing a second book, moved, so many things within a very short time frame. And again, all good things, but it's a matter of being able to receive those good things and going with the flow. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So old Gena was a perfectionist, and anything that was not in alignment or really like out of my control, I guess you could say, and it wasn't like this has to be perfect, would throw me for a loop, but more of like an internal battle rather than an external reaction. It was more like an I was imploding inside, basically. It was just, kind of those things. I was definitely stuck in survival mode, like unconsciously. So the things that are going on right now in my life, even though they are good, it's coming at me fast and I'm here for it. But also I had to honor the fact that my body needed a break, in terms of like if I needed to just like take 15 minutes for an extra meditation or go into the sauna or go outside for a walk or just shut it down at a certain time at a certain point in the day and just be like, okay, Gena, you need to cut it back a little bit. You have a lot of moving parts in your external world, although I feel like I am in good balance and I know kind of like where I'm headed, what I want, but I'm also open to a sense of like, hey, and this is where the perfectionist in me would have gone crazy, but like I've worked through that, where it's more like easy, flowy, and just accepting like whatever comes my way. Like, okay, like we'll handle this, not sure how, but we're gonna figure it out. And really ultimately having the trust in the universe, in God, in source, whatever you want to say, but For me, it's being able to really surround myself with good people, aligned actions, aligned business decisions, aligned personal decisions, and being like, okay, yeah, like I got this. If it doesn't work out, like it's not really meant to be. I'm at the point in life where it's like I'm not gonna force anything that's not working. If it doesn't fit, we leave it. We just let it go, and it doesn't have to be this whole thing. Um, which kind of leads me into today's topic of trusting the universe and lifestyle change, because a lot of people, right, we're headed into the new year. If you're listening to this episode recently, if on time, I guess you could say real time. And if you're we're in the holidays. I always hear people say, "Oh, I got to get through the holidays. I got to get through the holidays." We just passed Thanksgiving, which was phenomenal. I can't believe it's over already, and we're headed into 2024. Christmas hasn't happened yet, but everyone's in this hustle and bustle mode, when in reality, holidays are only 1% of time throughout the year. Why do we go crazy during this time? Like, why don't we just take it back a notch? I don't see what the whole drama is around the holidays. Just like let it be. If you feel like, you know, you need to cut back on hours in terms of, either work, or cut back in terms of like giving your energy and leaking out that energy to other people, places, things, like reel it in. This goes into the lifestyle change. So right, we're headed into the new year 2024. People right now were like, oh, I gotta change. Like I'm gonna do it big throughout the holidays, and then I'm gonna change for New Year's resolution, and then stop after 3 weeks. Like that's not good. That's a yo-yo, actually, in terms of dieting, lifestyle change. Your body, that's not gonna create lasting change. The goal with lifestyle change is consistency and maintenance, and being able to automatically do those things and refine when need to refine, when you're in a state of like, okay, there's some change that I need to do. Like I need to, swap out this with this. I need to do less of this. I need to do more of this. Um, and I don't want to be like, you should be doing that or you should be doing this. I'm not shoulding on you. However, it's, if you want lifestyle change, you have to take aligned action, and that there's no ifs, ands, or buts around this. You have to unwire these learning habits in your brain. You got to rewire them with better habits. Big fan of habit stacking. That's how I do it with my clients and students and myself when I'm going through change. So back to all the change that I was talking about in the beginning, for me, when all of that change is going on, I know that I need to keep it consistent with my exercising, my movement, my nutrition, which my nutrition was definitely off a little bit when I had a lot of this stuff going on. And I'm kind of like one of those people, when I get stressed, I don't eat because I'm just like, oh, like I can't even like digest anything. Again, I've gotten so much better at that, but it's being mindful and aware of like, okay, let me figure out what's going to work, what makes my body feel good, what makes me feel awake, my cognitive function, my brains, my juices are flowing, my creativity is flowing, and just kind of understanding the ebbs and flows of life. But ultimately, if you want to make lifestyle change, you got to keep it consistent. That's it. Like, bottom line. So what I would say to do is to kind of start with one habit, depending on the kind of person you are, 1 to 3 habits. If you're just getting started out, I would say start with one habit. So maybe that first foundational habit is to start swapping out different foods where you're getting more color in your diet, eating the rainbow. Me, I'm all about energy, eating in alignment with your chakras and your energy points. The eating with the seasons, what foods are more abundant in nutrients right now. So we're going from the metal element, which is autumn. So we have our lungs, our respiratory system, and then our colon are mostly, I guess you want to say, heightened in this season. And then we go into, as we head into the winter time, which is the water element. So that's in connection with your kidneys, the balance between masculine and feminine energy. And again, life, I know a lot of people say like there's no such thing as balance. There is such thing as balance. However, I mean, really, if you think about it, your body is homeostasis. That's balance. It's just a matter of how you're going to get there, what actions you're going to take. And if you have, you know, certain everybody is different. Every day is different. You know, having these automatic habits where you're like, oh, okay, like, you know, for example, today I wasn't able to work out this morning, but I know I'm going to work out later because I need the movement. And I know exactly kind of, I'm on a progressive program for myself. I know exactly kind of what I need to do. But I'm able to be like, okay, like I'm not going to do it this morning, but I can do it later on in the day. I'll do it at this time. So for me, just because I didn't do it in the morning doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it at all. If the day gets away from me, then the day gets away from me. I'm not going to beat myself up over it, honestly. Um, but yeah, just being aware in that sense, because that's lifestyle. Like that's what you got to do. You got to be able to pivot. You got to be able to change you according to your body, according to where you're at in life, according to season, according to environment. These are all things that you need to take into consideration. Really, the first thing is to take inventory, though, of your environment. What's your environment like? What's going on around you? What are your relationships like? What are your external habits? So, for example, are you watching TV before bed? Are you reading before bed? And do you have an unwinding bedtime routine? You know, are you on your computer or your phone? Are you exposed to blue light before you go to bed? Things like that. Are you, or for example, are you looking as soon as you wake up, are you looking right at your phone? Instead of taking the time for 2, 3, 5 minutes to either do like some type of meditation, breath work, a little bit of movement, give yourself some time for you, because that is really what it comes down to in terms of lifestyle change. And also, I know I'm like kind of jumping around, but I'm like channeling all of this right now. It's just like streaming through. Um, so the other thing, especially around the holiday times, and I've gotten this before in terms of, you know, other people reaching out and letting me know that this has been an issue in their life. When you have family members or people that are very close to you in your life, and they're like, oh, you know, you can have that drink, or you can eat this, like you're fine, don't worry about it. You don't need to work out today. You don't need to work out next week, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, like they're not you, they don't know how you feel. Don't let their insecurities, actions, verbiage, limiting beliefs stop you from doing what's best for you. If somebody in your family is giving you a hard time for going on your health and healing journey, that's a them problem. And just kind of, you know, maybe knowing when to and who to speak to your journey about. You know, you don't have to go crazy over it. If you want to share on social media, do that. If that's going to hold you accountable, you have to know yourself so well that you're like, all right, I'm not going to share this with this person because I know how they feel about that. I'm not going to put this on social media because I'm going to give myself more anxiety because I know that, you know, if I don't hit this mark at this time, I'm going to go into I'm going to spiral, things like that. You know, I've had clients where they're like, I can't go, they're really metric and measurement focused in terms of their nutrition specifically. And, you know, they're like, I can't go on the scale. I literally don't understand. My weight went up, all this stuff. I'm like, listen, you're changing your lifestyle right now. You're adding strength training into your routine, which means you're building more lean muscle tissue, which is weighs more than fat. Your body's trying to find a new set point. You know, it's trying to readjust. It's trying to figure out a new way to function. in a more efficient way. So, things like that. So we decided, okay, so we're not, number one, you don't need to weigh yourself every day. Do it once a month. Hop on the scale once a month just to take inventory, to show you that there's progress. Keep track of it. And that's it. If you're going to get absolutely crazy over the scale, don't weigh yourself. I would say, just for women especially, how do your clothes fit? How do your clothes fit? How do you feel when you eat certain types of food? How do you feel after certain types of movements or exercises? And really, what I really want to get across too is that when you are going on this lifestyle journey and change, in terms of a more holistic approach, people are going to say things to you that are going to trigger you. Doctors are going to say things that are going to trigger you, and you may not be aligned with their mindset. Yeah, you just have to stick to your guns, and you just gotta get over it. I hate to be like that, but you just gotta do what's best for you at the end of the day. I heard this great quote by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and he says, I have a do not disturb sign in my mind where I don't allow other people's dirty feet to walk around in my space. And I say that to myself all the time. It changed, my perspective on allowing other people's actions and words to affect me, because at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you, because your health and your life and your energy are your responsibility, nobody else's. So if you've been on this yo-yo, diet, yo-yo lifestyle change, you're like, I don't understand why I can't continue on, I can't be consistent. We that's a deeper level. That's a deeper issue, a deeper subconscious wiring that needs to be worked on. How do you do that? Certain tools, certain modalities, getting a coach, getting a mentor, having someone to guide you and show you the way, and be open, just things, some coaches, some mentors, some programs are garbage. And if it takes you trial and error, then it takes you trial and error, and that's just a learning lesson, and that's all it is. But I implore you to ask questions, be upfront with what you want, write out your goals, write out your dreams, your visions, what kind of lifestyle you want to live. So I would say, for another bullet point, another add-on when it comes to lifestyle change, is to set the tone in energy, in terms of maybe writing out your goals on Post-it notes and having them in your bathroom or your bedroom with affirmations. And I'm like, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm like looking all these things that I have in front of me right now. Vision board with kind of what you want to look like, what you want to feel like, and all of these things you want to accomplish in terms of maybe your health and your energy, or setting up your space for a home gym, if that's going to be more motivating for you. Setting up a meditation corner. You need to set up your environment so you're constantly looking at these things and reminding yourself, oh, this is the change that I make. Guess what? It's not easy, and it takes effort and it takes energy, because guess what? You're showing the universe, hey, these are the things that I want. These are what I desire. And I know that I can get there, and it's going to be even better than I can imagine. And just having fun with it. Don't be so serious. Don't be so hypercritical of yourself. I can't even tell you the amount of text messages and DMs that I get, and emails, of people who berate themselves over what they're not doing, what they should be doing on this lifestyle journey, thinking of it in a very black and white viewpoint, and beating themselves up over it. Doesn't need to be like that. Let's create a little bit of fun. Let's do things that make you feel good. You don't shoulda, coulda, woulda yourself, and keep it moving. And just, if you need to be a little bit more organized, then you need to be a little bit more organized, and that's it. The lifestyle change is not easy, but it's worth it. I've seen the changes in myself. And when I made these lifestyle changes based off of the things that I learned, so for example, energy medicine, starting to incorporate that into my life, learning about it, becoming certified, practicing on other people, it just really set the tone for a whole nother trajectory in my life, and my own health. And I love it. And I want to share that with other people because it's awesome. Who doesn't want to feel good every day? Do we have our days? Yeah. The full moon just passed. And let me tell you, I had a couple days. Okay. It was so dense. I would say dense for me, like lots of emotions coming up. The full moon was in Gemini, and it was just all these things that needed to move through my body and were ready to unsurface and release that space. Like things of like fear of failure and like insecurities and can I do this? Am I worthy of this? Do I even know what I'm talking about? Were literally coming up. So I gave myself a couple of days and that's it. I gave myself a couple of days to regroup, retreat, and I feel better than ever. And I even up leveled after this because I did the work. I did what I needed to do. I'm still doing it. The healing journey is spiralic. It's never going to end. It's never going to stop. You're always going to be evolving and growing, and you need to take responsibility for that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I'm not the kind of coach where I'm going to say, well, don't worry, it'll be okay. Just keep going, just keep trying. No, we're going to talk about it. Like, what's really the root cause of you not being able to, give yourself the food that's good for you and nourish your body? Do you feel not worthy? Why are you not giving your body movement, which it's literally born to do? Why are you stopping yourself? What's your relationship to your body? We got to go deep, guys. That's what it comes down to. And that's all I got for you today. That was a super channeled episode. I don't know. It just like popped up and it was like, go do this episode. And this is what the people need. Excellent. And again, we're around the holiday times. Don't make it an excuse to be like, oh, it's the holiday times. Like, I'll do this, I'll do that later, after. Why not just start? I don't see the problem. Just start. Make one small habit change. If that's waking up 5 minutes earlier to do a 3-minute breath work meditation or gratitude practice, so be it. So be it. What's 5 extra minutes that you're actually giving to yourself and showing the universe that you love yourself enough to do that because it makes you feel good. And in turn, you're creating space for new, you're setting out a new vibration, a new energy so that other amazing opportunities, your body changes, like all of these things come into your existence. Does it happen overnight? Absolutely not. I want to be clear. There is no magic pill to get to a lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle. I'm sorry, the waist trainers out. Those don't help. Detox teas and laxatives, those don't work. Bye. Let's come from a holistic standpoint because at the end of the day, we need to come back to wholeness. And that what our bodies crave, our souls crave, our minds crave, even if you don't consciously know it. So yeah, don't follow the crowd with all these trends. See what works for you. And if you guys have any questions, reach out. I'm always answering. I love this. I love your questions. They're awesome. And yeah, like keep it coming. So if you also have any topics that you would like to learn more about, discuss, hit me up. And maybe I'll even have you on the podcast so we could talk about it. That'll be fun. I just got that idea. I love that. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. And, like I said, find a coach, find a mentor, find a program that's going to help you get from A to B to Z. Okay. In a manner that's going to work for you and keep you motivated, keep the momentum going, and actually see a transformation. So, yeah. Speaking of which, I have an amazing program that I have launched, and we are starting January 8th, 2024. And it is just my brainchild. It's been a long time coming. I've been working on this for a couple of months now. It is called Reclaim Your Health Academy. I will be hosting a live coaching program for 8 weeks, and we are reclaiming your health, transforming your energy, your health, and your life. You're learning all the tools, all of the modalities, and the methodology that I've created to instill lifestyles change and feel good about it and actually create a transformation in your mental, your physical, your emotional, your spiritual, and your energetic levels. All of those buckets we are going to go over. I'm going to teach you from soup to nuts about the cycle of healing, detoxing your life on every level. We are going to rewire to your subconscious mind to instill better habits. So one of those weeks, we're going to be doing an exercise program. 1 week, you're going to be learning about holistic nutrition. 1 week, you're going to be learning about the energetics behind a healthy lifestyle and how you can incorporate energy medicine into your life to thrive. And it's going to be fun and interactive. We have a community forum. You're getting so many included bonuses like on-demand videos, exercises, nutrition coaching. Did I say community forum? Can't remember. Community forum and wellness workbook and so many other things. It's going to be phenomenal. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited to bring this to you guys because I know it's going to help you. I know that you're going to transform your life in 2 months. You're going to feel like a whole new person and create community with like-minded individuals who want the same for you and who want the same for themselves, because that's what we're here for. Your health, your energy, and your life are your birthright. So own it. And let's thrive together. That's it. Let's do that. We create ripple effects in one another and we elevate the collective when we do that. So we are starting January 8th. It's open. You have a couple of options. The first option is payment in full. You have the other option for a payment plan. If you have any questions, reach out. You can email me. You can hit me up on Instagram at Gena Bradshaw, GenaBshaw. You can check out more information on the breakdown of the weeks, what's included, and how it's going to work. We will be doing this via Zoom, and it's going to be great. You can find all the information at www.holistichumanperformance.co/academy. So I hope to see you there and let's thrive together. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Talk to you soon. Bye.